Okay, Max. So, like always, you will start with your introduction.
Okay. So my name is and I've been born and brought up in Delhi. I live with a family of 5 people. My mother works as a PYP coordinator at an IB school in Delhi, and my father works at an NGO in Delhi. Throughout my school and college life, I've always been very proactive and taken part in different things and internships to broaden my skill set and learn more. All of these activities have also helped me to interact with people from different walks of life. So I remember when I was in school, I did an internship
So somehow your network is not, I think, it doesn't have required strength to run this video interview. Are you in Wi-Fi zone or using your data?
Sir, I have Wi-Fi here. Is it better?
Uh, okay, so you can continue. Probably no, but your screen gets still every time.
1 second.
Yes, you should continue from the same
Okay.
thing.
So when I was in school, I was a part of an NGO called the where we basically recycle paper and made paper from recycled things and sold the products that we made from that paper. And the proceedings of that went to women who work at Airport Authority of India. Moreover, when I was in school, I had also started an initiative, a brief initiative with my friends where we decided to make a day memorable for women in different shelter homes. So we used to visit those shelter homes and spend a day with those women. We used to talk to them, and we also used to take donated clothes and gifts for the children at those shelter homes. In college, I pursued English literature, and even my college life was very enriching because with the help of my professors, I realized how it's very important to question things and not accept things as they are. And the
Okay,
discussion.
Mac, just a minute. So let's keep this interview as continuous review only,
Hmm.
because right now I need to intervene. So your introduction is getting very lengthy because
Okay.
you are explaining few of the things in too much and detail.
Hmm.
So since this is just your introduction, I didn't ask about your life story or
Hmm.
I didn't ask about your bad sketch, you know. So
Hmm.
basically, put it in
Short.
limited
Hmm.
words only. Okay, so let's leave this question apart. Uh, First, tell me why are you interested in MBA and why in Mica? Why MBA in Mica?
So I want to pursue an MBA in Mica because I think marketing as a field is very creative and it's ever evolving. Moreover, the potential that is there in marketing, I mean, there are different things that we do at different stages of an organization or a product, so to say. Like when we need to launch a new product, we need to create a market for it. When the product has been established, there we need to create a differentiation. So I think this entire process is very creative, and I've always had a creative inclination since I've
Okay,
always.
stop. Okay, stop. Then again, you are going little deviated.
Hmm,
The first question was why do you want to pursue MBA?
hmm.
And then second question was why do you want to pursue that MBA from Mica? I didn't ask you why do you want to pursue marketing.
Acha, okay.
So for MBA, see, matlab if you want to just learn marketing, you can
Hmm,
have small courses, certificate courses, or diploma courses in marketing. You know, but marketing is not the thing that for which you will spend your entire 2 years and you will spend that much of money. You know,
hmm,
so MBA is just an specialization or enrichment of your management program, but the
hmm,
ultimate goal or the main objective of your pursuing this 2 years PG program is MBA, which is comprehensive knowledge of management and industry. You know, with with
one more.
focusing on marketing, that could be the one of the thing that you can say, but you should not explain why do you want to pursue marketing. Even if we were uh, telling or explaining why do you want to pursue marketing, it was not a very right answer. So if
Okay.
some field is very creative and demands challenge, matlab, very creative and important and logical thinking based, that doesn't mean you will pursue it. So I'll say filmmaking is very creative.
Hmm.
I would have said ki documentary making is very creative field. So why do you want to pursue that? So you
Hmm.
don't want to pursue marketing just because it is creative.
ठीक है.
Okay. So
Hmm.
to pursue marketing as a specialization, and to give reason why do you want to pursue marketing as a specialization, you should tell ki out of all the MBA related specialization,
Hmm.
marketing suits you most.
Hmm.
है ना? Yeah, one of the most important function that suits with your personality, and or
Hmm.
where you are passionate in.
Hmm.
Passionate in what? मतलब in what areas are you passionate? So building brand, creative, मतलब creating innovative solutions to make the product reach to public, है ना? And thinking about the entire marketing process, sales process, and unifying the marketing and sales process together. These are the things where you are interested in. And since you are from an background of literature, which
Hmm.
gives you some like creativity based uh, enrichment or depth, and your working experience also gives you an insight that why marketing is an important domain, and marketing is an important functional area for an organization.
Hmm.
So while we were working in HR, you were also finding marketing as one of the most critical uh, part or function of the one of the most critical part, not the most critical part. This critical part for the organization. So the way we were explaining that why are you interested in marketing, that was not good. Despite I was not even asking,
Hmm.
है
ठीक
ना?
है. Hmm.
So you'll be telling me again, why do you want to pursue MBA? So I'll be now, this time we'll be doing it in two questions. Why do you want to pursue MBA? First answer this, then I'll be asking second question.
Okay. When I was doing my job, I realized that I need to learn more about the different aspects and different functions that are there in an organization. Because right now I only work in recruitment, and I realized that an MBA will help me achieve that, and overall it will help me provide. Help me develop a management thought process and help me to develop a holistic overview. Moreover, institutes that teach MBA, they are very intellectually stimulating, and they provide you with an environment where you can interact with your peers, your professors, and the kind of learning that is there will obviously help me develop a broader mindset and make me more open-minded.
Okay, now tell me, why do you want to pursue MBA from Mica?
So from what I have read about Mica, it has obviously over the years, over the 3 decades, created a niche for itself in marketing. And the way Mica continuously updates and reviews its curriculum, it makes the learning there very relevant. Moreover, another thing that appealed to me is how in the recent batches, Mica has maintained a 1:1 sex ratio in all the classes, and a lot of courses that I found that are taught at Mica are very unique to Mica only, and you cannot find those courses at other B schools like Imagining India, Luxury Branding, Semiotics. So this is one of the reasons why these are a few reasons why I want to study at Mica. Moreover, I've also read about how Mica is a very student driven and student led college. So I think that will help me develop hands-on learning and participate in different activities at the college.
Okay, so this was good. Even the previous answer was quite good enough. But
Hmm.
again, matlab, I'll ask you again to bring some more depth into the answer of why MBA.
ठीक
So
है.
the consider MBA as a course which basically empowers you
Hmm.
more than what you'll be getting just after your program.
Hmm.
See, everyone thinks that the ROI is what salary package that you are getting from the college. And
Hmm.
but I always tell students,
Hmm.
don't just consider MBA program as a tool to get your first job. So
Hmm.
it's this MBA program is basic. It's a foundation for the entire career ahead. And
Hmm.
you're not going to learn management as an regular course again. So learning will never stop,
Hmm.
but the continuous learning that will happen after this MBA will very much based on this MBA only.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So the amount of learning that you will have now will have impact on further learning and growth. So it's not about the first job. So please
Hmm.
make the question answer why MBA is the life, something that you are investing the 2 year, which will going to impact your life in a big
Hmm.
way. Okay. So the
Hmm.
more you think about this, you'll be you'll be answering it very good way. So so I was asking the same question before one of the other uh, in one of the other mock interviews. Uh, the recent times we have seen the Russia versus Ukraine war, and I try to think and tell me how Ukraine has used marketing for its advantage.
So the first thing that I can think of is how the Ukrainian president, Mr. Zelensky, has become. I mean, obviously, a president or a prime minister becomes synonymous with the country. But here, the way he's being portrayed in media and the kind of leader that he's coming out to be can actually be seen as a means of marketing for Ukraine, because even his progression from being a comedian and an actor to a president, and the kind of stance that he's taking, like we've seen how leaders of other countries have flown during distress situations, but he's actually standing there. And recently he also had a discussion with Elon Musk. So this is how we've seen that his interactions are not just limited to the world leaders, but also to leaders in the business space. So this is definitely one way that we can see how Ukraine is marketing itself.
Okay. So you could have added some other features or basic tools of marketing, like uh, getting a selfie or making a statement in a way that it can reach to the large population, and
Hmm.
not just talking to the government, also talking to the public, of Russia also.
Hmm. Hmm.
So see, in marketing, when you try to sell a product, we don't always market it to the customer only. We
Hmm.
market it holistically for the entire society, so
Hmm.
that people automatically be customer of that product.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
So these are the few tricks or few marketing insight that you could have seen, or you can next time you can say. So so back, you are an literature graduate, and
Yes.
you have been working in HR.
Hmm.
Now you want to shift to marketing domain. And is it confirmed that in ICA you will be taking marketing only, or you might be interested in the normal PGDM program that we are providing?
So, even though I currently work in the recruitment sector, I have been working as a content writer for a company called BOD Consulting since I was in the third year of college, which is roughly from 2020, So I have seen the importance of marketing, and even when I apply for Mica, I think my inclination would be more in marketing, because I've realized how, as opposed to a job in HR, which could sometimes be monotonous given how you're actually doing the same things and only improving or improvising them slightly. A course in marketing actually offers you and opens doors for you to experiment and venture into different fields or sectors like advertising and branding also.
So have you been following the marketing, whatever the marketing strategies the companies are uh, marketing are implying or applying? So have you been following these any of the companies marketing practices?
So I have been following a few companies and the kind of ads or the campaigns that they have launched and created. Yes.
So can you tell me some of the best campaign
Uh, yes,
which you
sir.
find that it was very interesting, or it worked that company well, it worked for that company well?
So I think one campaign that I can think of is Cadbury is not just a Cadbury ad. This was actually created by Ogilvy, and it was released during the COVID-19 pandemic. And basically, the ad featured how a lot of businesses were shut down and businesses were closed. So throughout the ad, they actually show how the different things that people are gifting, and they mention the store's name. Additionally, another extension of the ad was released where they had Shah Rukh Khan as a brand ambassador, and they use technology and AI where they made custom ads for the depending on the pin code of the area, and those ads were made in a way where whatever like Shah Rukh Khan's dialogues could be modified in a way that he was saying the names of the local companies or local stores near your areas, and you could further modify that ad and mention your company's name and share it with your friends. So in this way, while it also served a bigger purpose and promoted other brands, and hence the name not just a Cadbury ad, by having Shah Rukh Khan as their brand ambassador, who's one of the most loved and admired and appreciated actors in the country.
So,
They also
so,
gained
so
a lot of
is Shah
attraction.
Rukh Khan a brand ambassador of Cadbury, or was he just a character or a person who played the person in Cadbury ad?
I don't think he's the brand ambassador of Cadbury. He was used in this ad, and through this ad, they made him the brand ambassador of other small companies also, because he was endorsing their brand.
Okay. So, how do you see, do you think that celebrity endorsement works for the company, and how does it work? Like, if you want to, if you like to explain, or you can think in next 10 seconds, what would you say?
So I think in some cases, obviously, celebrity endorsement works, but not in all cases. For example, when we've seen how because stars like Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, and Akshay Kumar have a very huge following. So we've seen how even the ad for thumbs up, even though I mean they basically are trying to say that you should take risk and you should be adventurous, it doesn't the ad as a whole doesn't connect with the audience, but just because they have brand ambassadors like Akshay Kumar or Salman Khan, the ad becomes famous. However, at the same time, where Bingo Takatak or I mean ads for Chings where Ranveer Singh is advertising, they don't really have a brand story. Like the advertisements don't have a story, they don't connect with the audience, and it actually fails the purpose. I mean, even in one of the ads where Akshay Kumar was endorsing a Best brand, it actually had some sort of a sexual innuendo also, which was not received well by the customers and the consumers.
Okay, very much right. So, the next question for you, Mac, is like, what is guerrilla marketing?
Sir, I think I know what guerrilla marketing is. I mean, is it that you don't market something by endorsing the product and you go like it's surrogate marketing, I think.
Okay, so can you give me some examples?
So like alcoholic beverages use surrogate marketing. For example, Kingfisher, when they had to endorse their alcohol and brand their alcohol, they couldn't show bottles of alcohol because it wasn't permissible by the government. So instead of marketing just the bottles, they were using the brand Kingfisher and how it offers a luxurious and extravagant lifestyle, and they were actually selling the lifestyle instead of the bottle of alcoholic beverage itself. And then hence when the airlines also launched, and how they were sponsoring the cricket team also, so it was RCB, it was basically as a whole they're marketing a lifestyle rather than a beverage.
Okay. I'll give you a case, and you'll be telling me in this scenario what someone can do. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So, so consider a company who had a very good customer base before COVID, and after this 2 years of COVID situation where they could not operate in full way, and now after 2 years when they are trying to operate, so all the customers, all the client who used to know them, the business, are now like they are not talking about the business, they are not coming to the business, and at the same time the business is facing competition with the similar other product or service provider. So you can take any example and give me in that situation what that company should do.
Okay, so should I take an example on my own then of a
Okay.
company who has faced that situation, or will you
Yes.
be sharing an
No,
example?
no, you can take your own example.
Okay. Um, Sir, I'm not very sure if this has actually happened, but if I were to create, like, make an example and say that something like a telecommunication company, say if you take the example of Idea, for example, Idea Vodafone, which is probably not doing well and people are moving towards Geo, something like that. So here, what they could do is that they could firstly uh, decide what the target audience will be, and given that everything is virtual now, they could probably share and I think it's also important that when you create an ad, you need to appeal to your mm, audience and make them feel something. So maybe an ad which is somewhat, which includes elements like, because now everything is virtual, so you're connecting virtually, and for that you would need internet facility. So if you could market it in that way, and probably include offers or reduce the tariff plan, so to say, that could really work.
Okay. Okay, Mac. Thank you very much.
Okay, so thank you.